No wonder most automakers would opt for an all-electric range. The work has already begun and Porsche is already far ahead. The Stuttgart-based manufacturer has previously attracted several journalists and presented them in detail with the new PPE platform that will form the basis of the upcoming Macan Electric SUV. So let's know more about it. Macan Electric. Porsche is working on the next generation of Macan Electric. And yes, that's what the manufacturer will officially call the upcoming electric SUV. Details of the new platform have been announced to journalists abroad. Based on their report, and according to Porsche's disclosures, the Macan Electric should look significantly better than the current generation Taycan. It's no secret that Porsche has been testing and developing an all-electric version of the Macan for over a year. Last week, during the same EV-centric event, where it unveiled its new 99X Gen 3 Formula E car, German automaker CNET Cars shared more specific details about the upcoming electric SUV. Dynamics. The new Macan EV will be Porsche's first vehicle based on the next-generation premium platform electric, a new 800-volt EV architecture developed in collaboration with an Audi subsidiary and boasting increased range and efficiency compared to the Porsche G1 platform used in the Taycan family of electric sedans and station wagons while maintaining the excellent driving dynamics. Features. The Macan EV will feature dual-motor electric four-wheel drive, but the platform will support single-motor rear-wheel drive in the future. A permanent magnet synchronous electric motor is used, with improved thermal efficiency by the new dual V magnet assembly, better water jacket cooling, and the use of silicon carbide as the semiconductor material in the power package instead of silicon. The Porsche Performance rear end layout mounts the rear drive unit directly to the chassis for better response and places the rear electric motor behind the axle to improve packaging and give the Macan a bit of 911-inspired rear engine drive. The weight balance adds to the performance DNA, just a touch. Overall, we're still talking about a pretty even 48-52 split. Wheels up to 22 inches will be available for the EV Macan, with a more dramatic fit than the internal combustion Macan. This will help complement the weight distribution and performance of EV vehicles. Power range. Together, we can expect up to 450 kilowatts of power and over 738 pound-feet of torque from the twin-engined Macan EV. The new lithium-ion battery will power the new Macans at a capacity of around 100 kilowatt-hours. The package is divided into 12 modules consisting of stacked prismatic cells with a different chemistry from Taycan cells. Speaking of the Taycan, Porsche took note of the relatively low battery degradation rate of its first electric vehicle and suspected it might be too conservative. For the Macan, this unlocks more of the battery's potential by retaining only about 2–4% of maximum AC capacity, rather than the usual 10% reserve. This means a more useful range for the owner. Range estimates were not released, with Porsche only saying that the Macan EV's range will be as good or better than the Taycan, despite its straighter aerodynamic profile. Numbers starting with 3 would be nice, but time will tell. Porsche is not new. We have an idea of how fast the Macan will charge. Its 800-volt battery and charging system supports fast charging up to 270 kilowatts DC to charge from 5% to 80% in just 25 minutes. Charging technology. The electric SUV will feature a new integrated power and charger box that integrates the DC conversion, AC charging circuit, and AC hardware in a compact unit located directly above the rear engine. IPB is also responsible for one of the craziest Macan EV charging party tricks. When connected to a 400V DC charger, the IPB can split an 800V battery into 2 virtual 400V battery packs, quickly equalize their charge states, and then charge in parallel faster than the entire stack combined. Since most DC charging stations in the US have 800-volt outlets, most drivers don't need this option. But it's nice if you're in a part of the country that has 400-volt stations. Promising characteristics. The Macan EV's PPE platform implementation will feature a double wishbone front suspension, a multi-link rear axle, and, for the first time, rear axle steering with up to 5 degrees of articulation. Rear cornering promises better agility and tighter turning circles at low speeds, as well as increased lane change stability at highway speeds. Because the rear engine sat so far back, Porsche engineers also managed to fit all-wheel steering. Coupled with standard features like Porsche active suspension management with air springs and an electronic rear axle differential, the Macan Electric sounds like an easy and comfortable job. Porsche plans to officially launch the Macan Electric SUV in 2024, and deliveries will also begin this year. Meanwhile, Porsche is working on the final calibration and software setup. Steering input and feedback are rechanneled through a Porsche-developed power steering system that amplifies desired road characteristics, say, surface, traction, and skid characteristics, while turning off unwanted inputs, such as fingertip numbing vibrations. The small SUV will also have active 2-valve dampers and air suspension that can level the vehicle at high speeds to increase range and in sport mode to improve driving dynamics, both controlled by active steering from Porsche chassis software. We expect to hear more details about the small electric SUV's design, lineup, and pricing in that launch window. Hope you liked the video.